Morning, guys. Sunday fun day here in Rusty, Rhode Island. So I brought the war bike out. I'm going to be doing touch-ups on it and getting it in shape. I bought this 1960 Harley Davidson in boxes. It was all disassembled right down the engine out of the frame and everything was just in boxes, nuts, bolts. They didn't take the engine apart, that was all in one piece, but everything else was totally just taken apart. The guy who owned this bike wrecked it and became a paraplegic. And the parents took it apart and put it on a shelf thinking one day maybe he'll get better and they'll put it back together, restore it for him. But it never happened, and after about 20 years, I bought it. And I reassembled it, and I tried to ride it. But it's very scary. That drum brake in the front almost sent me over. The first time I hit the brakes, it went, ah! I almost went over the handlebars and sideways and everything. It was, we welded the case up on the bottom down here during the accident. I just blew the paint right off of it it's got to be touched up. You can see kind of shiny down there. That's where the case was fixed. And then some chips out of the fins. The bike went down really hard. I had to replace the handlebars in the fuel tank too. But all in all, it was a running motorcycle, but just a little scary to ride. So what I did was I put it over at the cemetery on Memorial Day with the Soldier's Cross. And then on Veterans Day, I put it down at the World War I Memorial. And people in town love it. I've been doing it. This will be my 12th season. Just going over the bike a little bit. You can see started fire extinguisher. We got the canteen. Now the oil tank used to fit in here, and I didn't like that. So what I did was I moved the oil tank into the ammo box here that I attached. So you can see that the stock tank is inside of the ammo box. Then I took the lines out the bottom here, brought them along here, and I wrapped them with this wrap and secured them well so that the oiling system has no issues. On the other side, I put the battery in the voltage regulator. Battery's obviously not in there right now, but on this fender, I tried to make the fender look like it blew up, like took a hit. You can see if I get up close, I actually burnt it with the torch and everything after I painted it. High mounted brake light is actually this red lens light. And then so you can see, just kind of painted all that on. Let's come around this side. Just get something to set this computer down so that I'm not moving it around too much. We got the pistol in here. So easy access. We got the pineapple grenade down in there. Let's see the pineapple grenade in there. The seat's on springs. It's a bicycle seat that I put underneath here. And I had this made in this from a shelter half, which would be the portion of the, it's like half of a pup tent that you would carry when you're in the military. I took that material and I made the cover for this air cleaner and had the seat made over at the local upholstery shop. Painted it all up OD. Kept the Harley emblem on there. Exhaust is straight. It's just got flex pipe with straight pipes. You can see the 50 cal shelf shifter. There's those drum brakes. You can see the legging that I used. Is a World War I leggings that I used to cover up the shock tubes. Oil pressure. could see the license plate, and then 223 rounds that hold the flag. I tapped the bottom of the 223 rounds where the primer goes in. Screwed those down on the bolts that hold this on. And then it's like I said, I don't ride it anymore. It's just a memorial. I put it out with the Soldier's Cross to honor our veterans. I have a lot of sympathy for the Vietnam veterans. They really put out a lot and got shit on when they came back. So it even happened, not just in California, it happened right here in Rhode Island. You had veterans that would be downtown in a uniform and these friggin' hippies wanted to spit on them and stuff. Happened to my uncle. Just stuff these full of plastic bags so that they poke out. Got another flashlight up here. Brakes and all. Got the horn button, the choke. Everything is functional. I could ride this motorcycle. It had brake lights and everything. It had a headlight work. So the tailgate, I got the brown, rust primer on there, and I had a couple of spots where stuff fell into the paint. That's why you see the little white spots. But I'm going to be working on this, putting the build-up primer next. See what's going on here in Rusty, Rhode Island, guys. Sunday fun day. I'm just waiting on Connie to get motivated, and we're going to go out and take a ride. This might be the last weekend to ride in the 48 because there's no heat. Out from Rusty, Rhode Island. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday.